Okay, so this is the Arkham Horror Under Dark Waves expansion for Arkham Horror 3rd edition, the board game. So I was going to do like a pure unboxing, as in like take the shrink wrap off and everything, but I tried to do it on my mobile, but it went horribly wrong. But this is basically brand new. So I bought this in Australia, and I got it for 90 Australian dollars. It's probably expensive, but hey, whatever. So I'm going to open it up. And this is what you get inside. So you've got a manual, which I'll just start with. Yeah, so here's the guide sheet. Shows you like 2 neighborhood tiles, some travel route tiles and stuff here. 8 investigators, 4 scenario sheets, 4 headline cards, 60 archive cards, 12 anomaly cards, 24 terror cards, 104 event cards, which is a lot, 72 encounter cards, 21 monster cards, 8 condition cards, 8 asset cards, 25 starting cards, 14 special cards, some damage tokens, marker tokens, extra mythos tokens, and terror tokens, which is a new mechanic. And then it just goes to explain, get some 2 extra tiles. So Innsmouth Village and Kingsport Harbour. And I've actually had a quick read of the rules now. So you kind of travel to them via country roads, ferry terminals, and train platforms, which costs $1 to travel to them. And there's little expansion areas, so you can go onto the neighborhoods as well. So it kind of makes it a bit more complex. There's a terror mechanic, which I'm not exactly sure how that works yet, but can't have enough mechanics, right, in a Fantasy Flight game. So some new rules for different way monsters function, and just some extra stuff. There's like a tainted condition, probably a bit like sanity, I would think, and corruption and so on. Rules clarifications and some modified rules if you want to make it easier or harder. And then there's a quick reference sheet on the back. Just hold that there for a bit, but whatever. Right, so here's the first pop-out section. So we've got Central Kingsport, the Congregational Hospital, Neil's Curiosity Shop, and the Hall School. We've got these little extra add-on bits, and then the little tags for the characters and stuff. So that's good. Kingsport Harbour, which has got let me go a bit closer to that. Yeah. St. Erasmus's home, North Point Lighthouse, and the Rope and Anchor, and then more tags and bits and pieces. These little ones here with the skulls on them, terror tokens, I think. Next, we've got we have some characters. So Ashcan Pete, seen him before in other Fantasy Flight games. Carson Sinclair, Charlie Kane, Father Mateo. You can just pause or whatever. Oh, there you go. There's some stats. I'll just briefly go through those stats again. Back to Charlie Kane. Some stats. Patrice Hathaway. She's there. More stats. Silas Marsh. Stella Clark. Zoe Samaras. I've seen her before in some other games. I'll get back to those in a sec. And these ones here, like I said, Carson Sinclair, and there's stats there. You can look sometime if you want. And there's Ashcan Pete, and there is stats there. So, 4 extra adventures. So, Tyrants of Roon is the board setup. The Pale Lantern is the setup. Again, just pause if you want to have a closer look there on that one. And I'll look down. So there, Dreams of Roon. Right, and there's the back of the Pale Lantern. Looks pretty cool. And the back of Tyrants of Roon, which looks cool too. So that's that lot. Right. As usual, they come with like lots of nice bags and stuff, well packaged, of course, as you'd expect. Fantasy Flight. So these are just like lots of the special cards and items and monsters and minions, and anyway, there's lots of them. I'm going to look at them specifically because I'm actually going to play this tomorrow night. Friends coming around to give it a go, so that'll be cool. Right, this one, tons of cards in here. I think these are the ones like all the various events and so on that happen in different locations. And then there's codex cards here, so lots and lots of those, which you would expect. Ooh, Mother Hydra on the back. Looks pretty ugly. And these are all the different region encounter type cards, and there's a lot. So lots of those. There's nothing else in here. This is all just, see it for a sec. This is all just padding as usual, the usual Fantasy Flight padding. So, whoops. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. It was just a short unboxing. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, yeah, whatever. I don't actually know it that well. I literally bought this a few hours ago when my local gaming shop called me and said they got it in. I wasn't expecting it at all for a while, but with all the various restrictions and shipping being affected. But there you are. Really good. Anyway, see ya.